Tonight, is there justice for Jenny? Well, today, attorneys involved in the legal guardianship of Jenny Hatch met to try and find a middle ground.
And we have reported on Jenny Hatch, a 28-year-old fully functioning woman with Down syndrome. New at 6, 10 on your side's Andy Fox was at that meeting today. What happened, Andy?
Alvina and Tom, Jenny's status did not change at this meeting, unfortunately. She remains at a group home where she does not want to live. Jenny wants to be her own guardian and live where she wants to live. Jenny's mother is fighting her in court, and today the lawyers involved are trying to find a compromise.
I want to live with Jimmy Kelly.
The Justice for Jenny story has always been about allowing Jenny Hatch to live where she wants to live, with Jim Talbert and Kelly Morris, her friends who cared for her. Today, lawyers met at the Hampton-Newport News Community Services Board to find a middle ground. Jenny's attorney, Robert Brown. Are they acknowledging that maybe it's in her best interest to be living with Jimmy Kelly? Have they come to that point?
I can't really discuss that.
Brown is honoring a promise to keep details of the meeting secret, but Brown says he is positive about the meeting. What will eventually happen with Jenny?
I have no comment.
In the meeting, Lloyd Clemens with the Jewish Family Service, who is the court-appointed guardian, but now wants out in this motion to withdraw. They note their involvement with this case has presented enormous challenges to Jewish Family Service. It has interfered with the ability to serve its other clients, the legal fees, the constant phone calls and emails stemming from a Justice for Jenny campaign and Facebook page. The coverage by Wavy TV also noted several times.
With the media being so heavily involved in this, they just want to get out of it because of that.
What's the decision with Jenny? In the meeting, a court-appointed guardian attorney who is supposed to protect Jenny's interests in court. But Clara Swanson always sits with Jenny's mother, Julia Ross, who is taking Jenny to court, trying to stop her from living with Jim and Kelly. If you're representing Jenny, how come you sit on the side of the mother in the courtroom? Shouldn't she be sitting on your side?
Well, it would be nice to have her on our side of the courtroom.
And what about Jenny's mother we confronted November 28th? So what would you like to say about your daughter?
She's a gem.
When Jenny entered the courtroom for the November hearing, she did not run to hug her mother, Julia Ross. Instead, she ran to the back of the courtroom to hug Jim and Kelly.
She wants to go back and live with them. She does not want to live with her parents, and as far as I know, they don't want her to live with them either.
Jim and Kelly aren't even able to see Jenny now. They have called Jenny's mother selfish, forcing Jenny to live in a group home when Jim and Kelly want Jenny in their home. There are lots of moving parts to this story as we move towards a trial date next year. Jenny's attorney, Robert Brown, wants to be replaced by a legal specialist in this type case. Brown will also ask for a change of venue to move the case to Hampton, since that's where Jenny was living when the guardianship battle began. The question in this story is very simple. Where does Jenny want to live? I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.